First at 6, community corrections officers caught on tape talking about a Cumberland man under their supervision.
That man filed a federal lawsuit today against Hancock County commissioners and the officers on the recording.
WRTV Investigates has learned 3 Hancock County employees have been disciplined because of the voicemail. We do want to warn you, it may be difficult to hear.
Our Kara Kenny joins us now with why this recording is causing so much concern.
Community corrections is an alternative to jail or prison. People serve out their sentence on work release or home detention. Jamichael Bryant was several months into serving home detention when he got a voicemail from community corrections that left him scared for his life.
Jamichael Bryant is 21 years old and works with his mom at a nonprofit helping the elderly. Last November, he was convicted of dealing marijuana and sentenced to a 1.5 years of home detention. He's been serving his sentence at his mom's house in Cumberland.
He has a baby on the way. He had been doing great. I hold my kids accountable for their actions, and at the end of the day, he was wrong.
Shantae Davidson says a Hancock County Community Corrections employee supervising her son was unprofessional from the start, cussing at him and threatening he would go to jail or prison. Shantae complained to his supervisor but says she didn't hear anything back. She told Bryant's attorney, Kevin Potts.
What was he telling you?
He wasn't being treated fairly. There were undertones of racism.
But they could not prove any mistreatment. That is until April 19th. Bryant says he was in the shower just after 9 in the morning when Community Corrections left a 3-minute voicemail on his phone.
And I'm running him like, you lazy motherfucker, you haven't left your house.
3 different Community Corrections employees, 2 men and a woman, are talking about Bryant and where he lives.
That pissed me off, so I want to go see his wake him the up.
Oh, is he at his house?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's there right
Yeah,
now.
wait until you see this house.
Is it?
It looks
adult?
It looks nice. Look at this. Look at this neighborhood. Look at this neighborhood.
No, remember Nicole when we moved him out of the hood?
Let me see here.
When we moved him out of the hood.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that house.
Yeah.
That's too nice.
And he's got water in the backyard. This.
From the sounds of it, he's angry that Jamichael lives on a lake in a nice house.
What's your reaction when you listen to it?
It makes my skin crawl. It flips my stomach upside down.
The officers then start discussing Bryant's work with his mom, helping the elderly.
Buggy.
Little yeah, so he pissed me off, so I want to go get him.
He's a wonder why he's not at work. I don't know. Where does he work at even?
He works for his mother.
Oh, he's a janitor or something, isn't he?
Actually, he picks up stuff for a house that has a bunch of people, because his mother runs a daycare for adults that are unable to take care of themselves. So she hires him. He goes, picks up. He'll go to Taco Bell, pick up all the Taco Bell, because every day they want to get something different to eat.
He lays in bed until mom calls him and says, hey, I need you to...
He doesn't go to work usually until around, I want to say 10 o'clock.
He's got it made then.
Yeah.
He's blowing his phone up. He'd be like,
This guy. That pissed me off. That pissed me off, this guy. Yeah. You want to run over there and see this real quick? Not that far.
Shantae says minutes later, 2 of the Community Corrections officers showed up at her house.
They had no business being in my home that day. When I asked them why they were there, I said, because he didn't answer the phone. It's like, well, he's in the shower. He came around the corner with his towel on, soaking wet. It's like, well, he has to answer the phone every time we call. And I'm like, he's at home and he's on house arrest. You can see where he's at. There was no point.
I was surprised and at the same time scared. I definitely had a couple nightmares with the police just coming in, putting guns on us, telling us to get out. Just scared.
To me, I felt like he was specifically targeted, and I believe he was targeted based off of the color of his skin.
Attorney Potts immediately contacted Hancock County prosecutor Brent Eaton.
I listened to it. And very quickly it was obvious that that wasn't something that I could defend in court. The public would expect that the justice system would be administered in a fair way, an impartial way, in an honest way, in a way with respect and professionalism.
Eaton and Bryant's attorney filed a motion to modify his sentence, citing issues regarding Hancock County Community Corrections conduct and supervision of defendant. The judge granted the motion. Bryant no longer has to serve home detention. Instead, he will do a year probation supervised by Marion County.
Is this a stain on your county's criminal justice system?
Well, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. When we have something like this, it makes that job harder, and it makes it more dangerous.
In an email, Community Corrections Executive Director Wade Kennedy told us 3 of his employees received a formal written reprimand: Dan DeVoy, Tom Smith, and Nicole Raffaelli. DeVoy retired on May 1st, just days after leaving the voicemail. Hancock County Human Resources says he's now working part-time for the jail. We had more questions, so we went to the office, but were told Kennedy was out to lunch. Hancock County commissioners conducted their own investigation and told us the board is extremely disappointed with and does not condone the absolute lack of professionalism and thoughtlessness demonstrated by the employees in this profanity-laced discussion of Mr. Bryant.
Why speak out about this?
So nobody else had to deal with it. Hopefully not.
They want the community corrections employees heard on that voicemail fired.
I'm not in no circumstances saying that he shouldn't be held accountable for his actions. However, I'm saying that he should be treated fairly, that he be treated as a human being and not degraded because of his color of his skin.
More than 11,000 people are currently on a community corrections program in Indiana. The cost is significantly lower than housing someone in jail or prison. Kara Kenny, WRTV.
The commissioners did not take any additional action. Their statement went on to say this behavior is the antithesis of what is expected of all county employees and is unacceptable under any circumstances, end quote.